Yeah.
What's going on, everyone? Thanks for joining tonight, this afternoon. Hope everyone's having a great day. It's been a good week. Friday's weekend time. Good to see everyone in here. Y'all, thanks for coming on my channel. I am new in the YouTube space. I've only been on here a week or so, and just been in. Oh, hold on one second. I'm getting feedback. I've been in the crypto market for quite a while, and just finally pulled the trigger and jumped on here and started my own channel just to discuss all things crypto. And I've been talking with Keith since before this even started. I've been chit chatting with him and kind of watching this project. So I've been really watching closely. Excited to see everything that's going on with it, and look forward to answering some questions here. Keith, how's it going, brother?
Good, going good. Been busy.
I hear that, man.
I was hoping the market would, would start moving up, but it's
just up and down. It's crazy. It's just when people are thinking it's going to go up, it just fakes out and drops back down. So it's just wild, volatile.
Yeah, once you see Bitcoin hitting, even me, I haven't even checked my Bitcoin yet, but once you see it hitting, above 50, then you have an idea that we're going to be in a somewhat bullish. We're not in a bearish trend at all,
Yeah.
That's the thing. Everybody thinks we're in a bearish market. This ain't a bearish market, man. I've been
no. This is far from a bearish market.
I'm sure some people do.
Yeah,
and that's when you're down big time and BTC dumps. Of course, I don't think that's going to happen. The way that's going. But yeah, I see a lot of the exchanges right now that we're going on. Of course, I was telling you that we have a bunch of exchanges that are coming. They're already done. They're signed, ready to go. I just had to
that's awesome.
Yeah, I just had to space them out because there's just too many at once. So what's happening that people don't understand is Bitmart has just taken over. A lot of people a lot of small whales have gone over, and now they are daily trading CVC on there. Which,
I've seen it. Yeah. The volume and the price is up
like
drastically.
115%.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and it really didn't drop much from where it was at. I think it got down as low as I think we're as low as maybe like the 9s, but now it's staying up, higher. Obviously beyond twos.
Oh yeah,
great.
For sure. Yeah.
The problem that we have, especially I get people want exchanges, and number 4, as I was talking before, is going to be a big exchange. That is going to be that might be, in volume wise, might be the biggest, and they're going to be doing a really good amount of advertising for us, including Bitmark. Yeah, Bitmark is actually going to do extra advertising for us. Obviously,
nice
fiasco that happened, and now it's resolved, which is all good. They're great. They're awesome company. L Bank's going to have really good volume coming up next week.
Yeah, congrats on L Bank, man. So April 27th. Is there a time? I didn't notice. Is there a time that it's officially going to be tradable?
They announced yesterday. So
yeah, I seen that on there, but I mean, like an exact time when it'll be tradable on L Bank.
Yeah. So I have the times. It was. Let me see here. I got it right here. It says it's. I put it on the website, CVC official. Yeah. So the announcement was just done. Deposit will be the 25th. Trading will be the 26th.
Yeah.
Withdrawals will be the 27th.
Yep. That's cool.
Next week. Then Hopbit takes over the next week because we just said, you know what, let's just do it early. So now Hopbit's going to take over.
Yeah, I seen it. It's about a week early on Hotbit, huh?
Yeah, we did.
That's awesome.
Then May 18th is going to be that is going to be a Singapore, Dubai. It's going to be some really good volume over there, and then of course the United States. So it's going to be well, yesterday was 3.8 billion in volume. Of course,
God.
The whole 24 hours of all the tokens and coins together. Today it dropped a little bit, but that happens because of the market. So
it's just the way it goes. It can't be up every day, unfortunately.
Right. And I get it. I heard, I get always phone calls, something, and I was like, a lot of people are looking right now at DEX tools. Well, people understand that DEX tools has literally nothing to do with exchanges. The sex exchanges are totally separate. Now, I've talked to DEX
exactly.
I talked to DEX tools and explained to them, of course, that we're going to go over this. That we're going to have the new coding coming out. I don't think people realize that we're going to soon have all of the updates that should be done correctly. So one thing we like to do is talk to other companies. Well, we're already talking to right now blockchains already.
Really?
Yeah, already. Just because
that's awesome, man.
we're going to have now the data. That's why, you know, we're going to probably debating if we're going to add on one more, just to try to get it done a little quicker than I want to. You know, right now,
Sure.
the progress bar is going to update, you know, from where it's at now. They control it, so they update it. I don't, because they know where we're at. And once it's completed, once it gets to about maybe 75, 80%, the testing starts. That's where I go in and I test everything. I you know, maybe I might even, for the heck of it, I might even bring it over there to Teddy just to have everything done right. So when this opens up,
Teddy Ganja, you can't go wrong with going with Teddy Ganja to test some stuff, man.
Just to see, just want to make sure, you know,
absolutely.
I mean, why not, you know, but before we open it up, and then, you know, all the exchanges are going to be listed just like, you know, they have them over there. But
yeah,
you know, I think having everyone like Hex, all these guys rank correctly,
sure,
with their volume, or well, sorry, default would be market cap for the tokens and coins. Now exchanges will be, you know, of course, by volume.
Sure,
so,
exactly.
Because obviously there's gonna be really no market cap on there. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. You know,
it's awesome,
you know?
man.
So Dex tools, the problem that we have is you know, we came out with the exchange so quickly that we just how it's working is the numbers are just not adding up. So if you go look on CG right now, CoinGecko or live coin watch, that's our real numbers. And then people are like, oh, now I see. And remember, CoinGecko's not even reporting Uniswap yet either. So right now we're looking at about 200-something thousand volume per day. Now, you know, with Bitmark being well over 100,000, that's really good, you know, for us.
Oh, for sure, definitely.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, no, everybody's you know, any project, not just CVC, but any project, everybody wants, you know, just listing after listing after listing. They want them all like right now, you know. And I mean, you're being strategic about it. You got to space it out a little bit because you don't want all this hype and then all the exchanges come on at one shot. And if anything goes wrong, it's going to cause more stress. People will be panicking and stuff. So I mean, the way you're doing it is smart in my opinion.
You're right, and I got a plan already. So we got, and here's the one thing I've been hearing. You know, some people are talking to me or calling me and saying that, you know, that it's a one-man show. It is absolutely not a one-man show. There's no way I can do this, you know, on my own. But the thing is, I'm the one that speaks, because if I have somebody speaking, you know, for me, they're not going to know what's going on. They're not going to know. I mean, the technology and, you know, anything I say about, you know, the website coding that's done, you're like, I mean, okay, well, what's going on today? So I have to look at a note.
I'm the same way. Yeah, I like to be the person that is the voice in front of what I'm doing, you know, whether it's in like my real world job also or whatnot, you know, I want to be the one that's talking. I don't want to rely on somebody else to relay information to the masses, you know?
Yeah. And this is awesome. This is fun. And, you know, for me, I get it. You know, some people are down and the point is, of course, we obviously know that Uniswap thing is not good. You know,
that lawsuit.
I told everybody that this is going to happen. This is going to happen.
It was only a matter of time. It was, you know,
and I think, you know, a KYC or anybody that you go through, everybody should be KYC. You know, I mean, that's the point. I think that's the point. Now, some people bring up the KYC is not important. Okay. Well, we do know that other tokens that whatever, rug pull, whatever it is, are going to get caught, especially if you go on an exchange. They have all the information. And on top of that, I just give them my KYCs. I've done it 3 times. So I just give them my information. There you go. And they know who I am. But usually a rug pull won't happen on exchange.
Exactly. Very, very rarely.
Yeah,
very rarely.
You already know the one that it happened with, and they got caught. So, you know, I think, you know, more people will trust me, you know, more, you know, especially, you know, I have an admin, I have 2 developers now. Of course, we're going to start adding more people.
Sure.
But when we do that, I want to sit down with everybody. That's the thing. Hey, this is how it needs to be. And I get it. Some people are never happy. That's the thing. You know, this market right now, it's up and down. Somebody said yesterday it was pumping. What kind of pump is 2%? It's just, that's not pumping. You know, we all remember last year when it pumped, it was nuts. And people are feared right now. I mean, I don't even know what the fear green is. The green index.
I haven't looked at it today. I'm sure it's went up quite a bit because it was. It's been kind of crazy this past few days.
Yeah, if I look at it here, that's the beauty. I guess I can go to the. We're still in fear. So, you know, I get it. Some people are like, you know, is it right? Well, yeah, I definitely think it is. I have buddies that, you know, invest a pretty good amount, and, you know, they're just like, man. Well, first of all, you know, the Uniswap thing, we're kind of worried and understanding that's not where your money's held. Your money's held in your wallet.
Yeah,
it's not like, you guys have choices. You can go to, Safuswap. You can go to Dojoswap. Dojoswap's unbelievable. I love it. I can't wait for their V2, and soon their V3
Dojoswap's going good. They've been really putting in some work on that.
I can't give their secrets, but yeah, they got some really good stuff coming in.
They really have.
And I understand.
And then Safuswap too. I mean, I see Safu official here.
We haven't even displayed yet, but yeah. And
I seen something pop up on their page that certificate.
Yep.
I seen it pop up on their page a little bit ago.
Yeah, and and understanding that DEX tools only is for swaps. You'll
Sure.
notice, look behind there. You will see. Go look at the trading pairs. Do you see Bitmart? Well,
Yeah.
You don't see LBank. LBank's already paired. So you
Exactly.
don't see this stuff. That's the
Yep.
problem.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, well, now I understand. But you see Dojoswap there. You will
Yep.
see. I don't know if you see Safuswap, but I do know you'll see Shiba. I think Shiba Swap will come on there. So
That's another one you were kind of hinting around, talking with them. Are you cool?
Yep, absolutely. Yep, I'm already talking to. Yeah, I'm sitting here already talking to bigger exchanges. They're just telling me that obviously we have to get our volume a little bit up. We need to be about 300 to 500,000. That's going to happen in no time. But my goal right now is for all the holders. Now, understand another thing: the holder count's not correct. The holder count's almost 5,000.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
That's what I heard. So close to 5,000. Yep.
DEX tools, but it didn't show it on Etherscan. I'm like, what is going on? And I talked to a couple of the tokens, the same problem they're having. They're like, wait a minute. So I know what's on Bitmart right now. There's a whole bunch that signed up over there, or a good amount. But
yeah, there's a lot on Bitmart.
Yeah,
it's been crazy.
Yeah, and they keep on signing up. But I'm like, wait a minute, Etherscan's not updating. So I can't wait to have. I won't have a fix for that. I'd love to have a fix for that one too. I mean, just to have these updates, because people think about it. Every day somebody's checking the chart out. I see in there. Every second somebody's pulling up the DEX tool chart.
Absolutely.
I mean, but understand that is separate. Yes, the numbers could get close eventually in the next couple of weeks. It's still separate of data.
Sure.
Where you look at your data is CG, CMC, CoinViewCap's going to be. Now I get it. Somebody's like, well, wait a minute. Why isn't CoinViewCap on there? It's real simple. We're still using their APIs.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't have yours launched completely yet. So,
now,
it's going to take time.
Seeing right now, not the new site right now. I'm seeing the data being pulled right now. What were you?
Sure.
Scraping the database, scraping the blockchain. I can see now the rankings, and I can see CoinViewCap now in there. So we're not going to release it because, again, you want to make sure everything's correct. No errors, especially, and make sure the web page is, going to be fast. And of course, you want to make sure the mobile, responsive. You want to make sure all this is going to be done the right way and for it to
exactly. That's what I see. With what you guys are doing. I mean, you see on the top, it's 15% completion. It's taking time. A lot of people are, just people in general just get impatient. They're like, well, we want to see this now. We want to see this site right now. And I don't think people understand like the undertaking to develop this, to make this display everything properly the way that you guys are doing it, so it's taking some time, and I can see, I see the big picture of it. You know what I mean? So I can see what's going to happen. It's like any chart. I mean, any new token that launches or whatnot, a good project, they have that initial run up, then it comes back down, consolidates. I mean, you see it time and time on every single project, but once you get closer to having a working product, that's when you start seeing the value in something. You know what I mean?
Right. It happens. Yep. Everybody's been there, or I mean, at least it has, or unless they quit, leave, or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's been there, and I get it. I get all. Well, like I said, I'm not on Twitter. I don't. I'm there for a second.
It can be toxic, man. To say the least.
I don't even get on there. It's awesome. Have it starting to grow followers. On there, but the most important thing is it's always. Where are the big guys? That's why you have these 15 million people on, on one exchange, Coinbase. You have all these big guys that are on there, and eventually we're going to get there. We'll be there. We'll be the last one, but some people are like, no, I don't think it's going to happen. Well, the key word is think.
You don't think. I mean, everybody's got an opinion, and to each their own. That's why I always tell everybody, do your own research.
Yeah,
do your own thing. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what anybody says,
I held my end of the bargain explaining about, I said to everybody in the beginning what I was going to do about the exchanges. Now I
Sure.
get it. Some people are not happy because Uniswap, obviously, well, did we know that was going to happen? I mean, it does. It takes effect of it. But
Sure.
people have gone over to, listen, when I did with Shiba, I went to each exchange because I knew what it was about. But that was me. Of course, it was a pain in the butt to do.
Sure.
You have to go here, you have to go on this exchange. I got to follow what they're doing because that's going to be the best price in the beginning.
Yep, exactly.
And then it's going to eventually average out. And that's the point. That's what CMC and CoinViewCap do. They average out the prices.
Exactly. Yes. I've read into that just recently. I was looking into more of that because of like arbitrage issues and stuff, even with other exchanges and whatnot. It's like, well, how do they, get this so it's like leveled out price wise and everything's
it's tough. It is.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. And so the big news we have for this, obviously, we've talked to some highly ranked tokens. I have actually talked to them already. And
really?
Obviously, yeah, like pretty big ones. And I've sat, a couple of these guys and girls and want to do, it's a secret, but I can give out maybe a little information about a large
little bit of news. Okay.
A large metaverse we were going to do, meaning it's
really?
going to be, it's
like basically partnered up with other projects, more or less. Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
I own this token too, and Yep, definitely going to do that. That's something in the works. I'm hearing, I'm going to see a lot of the paperwork and stuff for it. I got to sit down next week. But that could be beneficial to all the holders and all the holders that are on that side, Sure. I think it's going to be pretty big. Now, on top of that, we have staking. Everybody want it. We got it coming out. Now,
that was one of my next questions. I was going to ask you about staking, and so I'll let you get into that a little bit.
For me, it's hard. I don't forget. That's the thing. I remember.
You don't forget, man. Like we talked a couple of weeks ago about doing a little AMA, and you just hit me up the other day. I was like, dude, this guy's this busy, and he still remembers everything.
Right. I have a list. Down here. My work is pretty much done for today, and which is good. I get up in the morning, 7 in the morning. Got to sleep around like 3. Yeah, 3 in the morning. That's it. That's pretty much the sleep I get. Well, for the past couple of days, just because I'm working so hard, to get this done. The site is really important. But for staking, not to get off subject, staking is going to be. There's a video, and it's going to be Teddy's video. Oh, I'm sorry, that's different. I'm sorry, that's actually something else. But I'm sorry about that. Staking is going to be. This is going to be really cool. So when Shinja gets done with their launch, or it might be between. I don't know when they're going to do their BNB. I forgot. I talked to Clip before about it, but I have to see. But staking's going to be.
With Shinja's, they're doing the bridging. Yes, yep.
And we're going to do staking with them, and I love it. I love it. Cliff and all of them, their developers have, remember Cliff is a developer too. People don't realize that.
He is. A lot of people don't realize that, and that guy is.
Yeah, he's smart.
He's something else, smart. Man. He really is.
I don't want to give any clues. The only thing I can say is it's going to be with them. I love it. That's
what I was going to ask. So the staking will be with Shinja, basically. Like they're helping to. Okay, gotcha. Cool.
And I love it. And the reason why, guys, this is not going to be like a, just hey, put your tokens in there, done.
Yep.
You guys can have different options in there.
That's what I was going to ask. Yeah, so there'll be like different options, different staking periods, I would imagine.
Well,
like that.
Even there's actually going to be something else really cool. I want to go over before I say anything, about it. But there's going to be something beneficial to everyone.
Sure.
Including Shinja and all the people that are involved in the staking pool, all the tokens, all the
that's awesome.
CEOs of the token.
I like staking. I never used to really, when I first got into trading, with crypto, I was like, staking, whatever. But, the more time that goes by, if you're just in something like for a short term, it doesn't make sense. But I mean, if you have, if you're invested in some projects long term and, or even midterm and, you believe in the project, you can see where it's going to go. And there's staking options for it. Absolutely. It's smart to do. I mean, you're not touching the money anyway. So why not? You know what I mean?
Right, but this one's going to be something a little. I don't want to say like nobody has it, but it's going to be something cool that's going to benefit everyone in there. On top of that,
that's awesome, man.
You're going to have choices to where you can pick and choose other tokens in there. But again, I'm going to go over it with him first next week before I'll do another AMA on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it. I think it's a great. First, it's not an idea. It's going to happen. And it's going to benefit everyone. And I don't have to worry about using. Yeah, I guess you could say partially. no, it's not a third party because I know who built it. So people
Gotcha.
wait, didn't you say you don't want to deal with third parties? I said I don't want to deal with third parties over that way.
Like somebody you don't even know. Yeah, you're just like, yeah, I get what you're saying for sure.
Exactly. Yep. I know the coding. I know
awesome.
Everything has been done, and that's what I want to deal with. So
very cool. That's very cool, man.
There you go. On top of that, we are discussing of doing a BNB bridge also, and it's going to be great because Teddy has a video explaining what they're doing, and we're going to do it right after them. And this is going to be great. It's going to benefit both parties. I say parties, but both sides.
I think it's smart. I do. I think it's a good thing for sure. I mean, you look at just some other recent projects that have done bridges, and I mean, it makes sense.
It does. And we're gonna everybody's gonna have the option again. Now this is gonna be a small one. This is gonna be a really small one. We're gonna do it. A whitelist, but it's the people that bought that. I'm gonna check all their addresses. I'm gonna get the file over there from the main file from Pulio. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check who was in there. So I'll find out those addresses that bought in. They have the right to come in, before everyone else. And,
gotcha.
Make sure they get it. It's going to be a
so
small.
So there will be. Okay, so there will be a whitelist and all
and
that
then partial. It's going to be a part pre-sale, just to obviously put in for liquidity.
Gotcha.
But it's going to be it's separated, but it's not yet. It's still in the same wallet, but it's going to be BNB side.
Sure.
And then ETH's going to be over here.
Yeah. So that's I wanted to make that a point to everybody because you mentioned that when we were talking a little bit ago. Right. So it's the same contract address. It's not like there's two separate addresses. I mean, you have the ETH and you have BSC. You know what I mean? It's kind of what we mentioned before, where it's all basically under the same.
And what's going to be, it's just going to be cool because it's going to help out. And everybody's like worried because everybody's so nervous. Like, why? Do it now. We're not in the bull market.
Yeah.
I'd rather get it done now than wait. Exactly. All of a sudden, you go past the bull market, it's done, and we're sitting like, now you do it. It's just going to be all out of whack. We don't want to do that. So we're thinking now get it done. Plus, you obviously know, guess where we're at? We already have all the exchanges already. Yeah. They already know when we do the BNB, on that side, that bridge, we'll be able to go ahead and get that listed.
Sure.
So I'm pretty excited.
That's awesome, man. That's great news. I think it's smart.
Yeah, I think it is. I get people are concerned, and on top of that, the advertising with the guy I'm using now, as of yesterday, we're gonna hit Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Messenger.
Cool. That's awesome, man.
We're gonna help out Uniswap side, where we have everything paired already, so we have a link that's gonna be paired for CVC automatically, and we're gonna do is gonna have that one CVC official, and I don't know if we're gonna do CoinViewCap. We're probably not gonna do CoinViewCap because we get a ton of traffic over there. Well, we get a good amount of traffic, so I'm not worried about that.
Yep.
Obviously until the new website comes out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be great. We'll hit Facebook, with the advertising. Do a little bit of Twitter promotion.
Sure.
And get out there and obviously, do some AMAs.
Absolutely.
Continue doing that, and I think we'll be fine.
Absolutely. Well, just keep pushing away and getting the product ready. How long are you thinking? I mean, I know you can't give a date on it or anything like that. So, because I know
BNB. I'm sorry, for the bridge.
Yeah, for the bridge on it.
Probably sometime at the end of June.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. Yeah, right there. Maybe right to July. I want to make sure everything is good. Well, actually, I'll know if everything's good. I'll see in the launch.
For sure.
Teddy has a video explaining. It's called the Explaining Shinja BSC Bridge. So,
okay. Yeah.
And it says why ETH won't dump. So he has two parts.
Yeah, I see. Actually, I seen that. Now that you mentioned that, I watched that the other day. That's a great video for people that are wondering how that works. Bridging from one to the other, and if it's going to cause any kind of a sell-off or anything like that. Yeah. So Teddy Ganja, if you guys
contract's gonna be a little different. It's gonna actually it's gonna help out the investor a little more, because remember, once you have a contract, it's not like you can go ahead and change it. You can obviously change the taxes. If I I told everybody I am not raising taxes. So I said in the beginning, everything I said in the beginning is what I've done today. I said the same
absolutely
thing. I am not gonna own CVC. I said it before, and people are like, I don't understand why. And then when I explain it, they're like, oh, now I understand.
Yeah.
So it's just, you keep your word on that. And
Sure, absolutely.
Again, another thing, there's never, ever, when I say ever, we can say it 15 times, airdrops. We never give out tokens to anyone. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are. Don't care. Part of my family.
Man, and so many people in the space have gotten just nailed on scams from stuff like that, man.
And it sucks if somebody got scammed by these guys.
Does.
It's absolutely crazy. But here's the thing: that's not an airdrop. It's not coming from a deployer wallet.
Exactly.
It's coming from somebody that gives them their seed phrase, and it's absolutely crazy. That's why keep it private.
Yes. Do not ever give your seed phrase out to anybody. I don't. A lot of people say, oh, they'll take a snapshot, with their phone or something of it. I don't even do that, man. Like when I get my seed phrase for a new wallet, like I physically write it down and put it away in my safe in the house. You know what I mean? Because I don't even want to.
Yeah, I got actually.
I don't want a picture associated with it. Because scammers are crazy, man.
They do that. There's other ways. I mean, I have awesome way I do, but yeah, everybody has a different way. But it's nuts, and I get it. Some people are new. A lot of people are new to crypto.
That's the thing. That's what pushed me into starting my channel. Is there's so many new people that are looking at it or just started investing, or people that want to invest but they're scared to get into it because I mean, think about back when you first started investing in crypto. I mean, you get on centralized exchanges and stuff, dude, that stuff is crazy. Like I didn't even know where to begin. So that's what kind of really pushed me into starting the channel. Obviously the DeFi space I'm passionate about, but I wanted to, and eventually I'm gonna start releasing a lot more videos and stuff, just helping people understand just the basics, you know what I mean? And ways to avoid getting scammed. Yeah, I learn every day, man.
I learned in the beginning, it was tough, I mean, a lot of, back then the projects there weren't, I mean, obviously it wasn't like this.
Sure.
We had 1 million of them opening up. I mean, no offense to anybody. It's just, crazy. And I get some people like, well, wait a minute, you did the same thing. It's like, well, no, we're going to be a big company. I don't think people understand that. And by the end of the year, we're going to have, I mean, like I was telling other people, probably have a building. I mean, we're going to have, this is going to be a
I was going to ask you that. So eventually you want to have
deciding on it. Yeah. Obviously you get enough, employees, you want to have everybody, obviously have an office and stuff,
exactly.
Just because we'll be doing other things, the CoinViewCap will, be a part, that would be that side of the business,
Sure.
And then this side would be the token part, where other, we'll have a separate, employees over there for that part, and eventually I'll start, building a staff. But yeah, right now, 4 people, including me, so it's 3 others. You got to start somewhere.
Absolutely. Man, that's what I said. That's what I said with my channel. Even when I first started, I mentioned that to somebody earlier. They're like, oh, you only have a certain amount of subscribers. I'm like, you got to start somewhere, man. You got to hustle. You got to build it up, and you don't start at the top.
the funny thing is, we build up so much liquidity. Oh, that's already going to be taken care of. I already have
liquidity is huge. Yeah, absolutely.
I explained to everybody, I was, listen, that's what the contract does. It builds up a lot of liquidity. Hey, everybody should have the right to sell. That's
take profits. Absolutely.
I'm looking right now at 2 tokens right now, and one's at 2.3% in liquidity. I mean, that right there is exactly what you don't want to have. You don't want somebody not to sell. Everybody has the right to sell. So that's
especially you see some of these, just fly by night tokens launch stuff, and I mean they pump up to like $5-6 million market cap, and they have like $30,000 in liquidity.
Right.
It's like,
exactly.
Bro,
and trust me,
red flag.
It'll come back. And that's why you have liquidity. Now, obviously, we put a lot of liquidity in there because everybody's like, well, we want to make sure you have enough liquidity. Well, I explained to you guys when we put the money in there for liquidity. I told you guys we have a certain amount. I went above because people are like, hey man, I want to make sure you put enough in there, and there you go. Now, obviously, we got to take some out, which obviously I have a plan for that coming up in October, so it's going to work out perfectly. It's still going to be
it's locked till October. That's basically 6 months. Yep.
Gotcha. Still got a plan where it's going to be all. I'm going to use it for marketing. Now, this is for this is something that's going to be pulled out, but hey, that's legit and that's legal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's way too much in there, and that's going to build up a lot. Let's say the market cap does start going up, that liquidity's going to it's going to follow, but it's going to separate, of course.
Oh yeah, yep, absolutely.
That liquidity is going to be well above. Right now it's what is it? Right now it's 50%. I mean,
Yeah, damn near. When I looked at it earlier, it's damn near 50%. That's crazy.
Yeah,
So I
no,
had
right?
somebody
No, it's
mention
okay.
on here, Fearless82. Sorry, I'm just getting to it. He posted this a few minutes ago. He said, "What utility will CVC provide in the future?" So how could you hit that? What would you consider the main utility of CVC?
I mean, there's all types. People have passive income is one. You know,
Yep,
obviously, I mean, the website. The website is going to be okay. So
that's the
it
bread
was
and
the
butter of
website,
it.
which is always going to be the website, but now we're going to have staking. So
Yep,
we're going to have different things for everybody, including eventually we're going to have working on this, metaverse, and it's going to
sure.
benefit also the
Yep,
tokens. I'm sorry, the CVC holders. So
yeah,
there's going to be a lot of different things for this, and I think that yes, listen, I understand patience. I
that's the
mean,
key. Patience. Yep,
well, so the one thing is when you don't BS to people and you always, give them your word. That's what I've always done from beginning to end. I did the same thing.
absolutely.
You can search
Yep,
all day, you won't find zero.
yep.
That's just how how I am. I know what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
that's
I had
what
this
I've liked
plan.
about CVC and about you personally
Well,
since
people don't realize
before
this.
this
I
even
had this
launched.
already planned. I had this plan. I didn't just say, "Hey, one day,"
Just
I
wake
wrote all
up
this
and just throw
stuff.
it all together.
Yeah, I had a feeling what I want to do. The problem was it cost a lot to do the developing. I mean, the
Absolutely, it
actual
does.
tear down and redevelop everything, in the back end. It's so tough because
Sure.
the APIs, scraping the database, the blockchain, it's just so tough to do. So
Yep.
you want a product to come out that's going to be great. And when this does come out, debating on what we're going to do, have a celebration, because these guys, these developers, are the ones that really deserve it. They work on
Absolutely,
Easter.
man. That's hard. That's crazy the amount of work that they're having to do. So
Yeah,
for
they worked on
everybody, I
Easter. I was
mean,
like, you don't have to work
there
on
may be
Easter.
somebody new in here or whatnot that doesn't really know what CoinViewCap is doing, but
Yeah.
literally, guys, they're building this website that
Yep.
is basically it would be in comparison to like CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko,
Yeah.
and they're going to be building it to where every token, every coin is ranked properly,
Mhm.
showing their market cap. Where now you don't see a lot of these, meme slash not necessarily meme, but any coins. There's certain altcoins and stuff that you're not seeing on the top 100 or the top 50, and
Right.
it's not fair that they're not on there. In my opinion, like everybody should be ranked appropriately, and what you guys are doing to make this happen is really big.
Right.
I mean, it's going to give so much exposure to some of the projects that aren't on there right now because they're not showing up on CoinGecko or
And
CoinMarketCap with the
remember,
proper.
we control it. So when
Yeah,
people I want to put in the sponsor area, I can control where they go. I can put them up top. We'll have a
sure.
carousel news area up top.
Well,
We're gonna have
I've
different
noticed like
things.
Hex is obviously a
Hex
sponsorship
is
on
way
there now
off.
because
Hex should be, I think, 11. I think it is.
yeah, that's about right. So they basically, I mean, they're on the top right now because it's basically
I have
a
sponsored. Yeah, yeah. And
highlighted
all this
sponsorship
BTC
spot.
is all gonna change, guys. Yeah.
Yep.
I
Ground
just
up,
need.
yeah. The site won't even look the same from
No,
what
no.
we've talked about and everything. I
No,
mean, it's going to
yeah,
look completely
it's gonna
different.
be it's gonna be different. We're gonna have obviously it's taking time. We're these guys are working really hard, but the
Yeah,
coding's already there. The code's already there. It's just you have to
sure.
put in place. But the biggest thing is taking the code right now, what we're using for the API, and obviously using our own, so we can control it. You can't do it on your own. Go ahead, try to. You won't be able to do it on your own.
Yep.
You'll move it. You'll try to move something, and all of a sudden, wait a minute. Now it's gonna be 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. You just can't do it. It doesn't
Yep.
understand.
It's not just
Now,
a drag and drop. That's what I said on a video the other day. I
well,
mean,
here's another
this
thing: is
isn't.
when you move
It's just not
something,
easy.
it won't update right. It'll go back. That's why you need to
Gotcha.
rate us. Yes, it'll
Gotcha.
follow
Yep. That
whatever
makes
CVC is
sense.
doing. Yep.
Yeah, Drinks Gaming said CVC will bring all DeFi together, and I believe it, man. It really will. It's going to be huge, and
Yeah, I'm debating about
DeFi
centralized
can
too. I
DeFi
really am. Yeah.
will succeed together. You know what I mean? DeFi will succeed together. It's not about fighting with this community, fighting with that community, or
Yeah,
bickering over this or that. It's like
I
we
saw
can
it
all
about
help
it.
each
Yeah.
other, and there's so many projects that can, use different aspects of what they do with other projects and all come together. And I mean, it can really turn out huge, and talk about spreading to the masses when stuff like that happens.
Yeah, and I always hear the same thing. Well, talking to people, they're like, well, exchanges really don't matter. I hear the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. You're nothing without exchanges. I say it every time.
It is true. Yep.
You
absolutely.
need exchanges right now. We can
Some more eyes on you.
Shiba right now gets delisted. 5 exchanges. Yeah. Wait to see that price where it's going to be at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. You got to get out to the masses.
I don't know which one their biggest volume is right now, but it's either Binance or, well, they got a couple of them up there. But you remove all of them. Yeah. Let's see what happens then.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got 20 million just on one exchange.
And there's certain exchanges too, in the US here.
Maybe like 10,000 of them are using Shiba? Yeah. Those 10,000, those are big investors, right? And they're like, wait, we're not going to Uniswap. We're not going to Pancake. I'm just saying this, if you're on PancakeSwap for BNB or BEC side,
we only buy from this one. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Everybody that invests is really high and he's on Coinbase and he won't go anywhere else.
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying to you. It's just, that's how it is. I mean, so I get it, and we're going to help out the Uniswap side. That's the thing. But yeah, I see a lot of people moved over, and boy, I already know that people are going over to LBank next. So
LBank, man, there's, I hold some stuff on LBank, I've got my wallets, but I've got stuff on there. There's a lot of volume on LBank, man.
Yeah,
more than
let me see here.
More than I realized.
Oh yeah, for LBank, LBank's going to be. We were on there. Yeah, they're going to be doing some stuff with us, including Bitmart's going to do some stuff with us. For advertising, we don't know what we're going to do yet.
Sure,
but it's in the works. And then of course, then you have Hotbit again, like we were talking about before. Then you got number 4 exchange, and they hit May 18th, and then you got.
So that's when the next one is May 18th. That's the one that the next one to be revealed.
Yeah, I know, right? See, the problem is that I wanted them to wait to announce. We have too many that are coming. I mean, people are getting like, wait, what's going on? How many stages are we on?
Yeah.
So, and then I got number 5, which is possibly going to be, it's going to be tier 2, but then I'm going to start moving up from there.
Gotcha.
They like I said, I have.
You've been in talks with tier 1, huh? From what we were visiting.
Yeah, my goal was
like in talks about it.
Exchange. Yep.
That's awesome, man.
Remember, everybody keeps on looking at, and I get it, and I understand it, and I it's tough, but we got that solid about Uniswap. We're gonna go ahead and do major advertising. I say, Facebook. I heard some tokens used it, and it really worked out well.
Sure.
So we're gonna do that. Make sure that we hit that hard on there, and but still, we need exchanges.
Absolutely.
Now we have
100% agree.
The honor to be able to do this. Remember that we can do this because we got invested. So obviously I have interest built up. We know that everybody builds up interest on Uniswap, so I can do these exchanges. So really, people don't realize is I say that I'm doing number 5. I actually already have these done. But the thing is, I can't. We have to wait to announce them. And,
exactly. Well, some of them. I mean, you look at like Binance. That's like in the contract. Like you can't announce something before they officially announce it.
This one you can't either. Yeah, this one.
Yeah, most of them are that way. Most of them are that way from what I've seen.
Yeah, just do it right. Everybody's doing a great job. I think Terry's doing a great job.
Absolutely.
I talked to Dr. P, really nice guy. All these Dr. R,
super good guy. Yeah, I love Terry.
Cliff, I talked to him. Man, he's just the man. He just knows what he's doing, and he cares
really does.
about people.
Absolutely.
I talked to some Saitama guys, and I'm still invested in that, and everybody. We're waiting for everybody to go up. I think that's the thing.
Absolutely.
The ones you see that are right now going up are the new projects.
That's exactly right, man.
Then they're going to go back down.
Yep. A lot of these that are in a downtrend or whatnot is just, it's like you're saying, we're just waiting for projects to be completed, things to be completed, catalysts to finish and actually be like usable, you know what I mean?
Right.
And you start having things like that happen with any of these projects, obviously you're going to start seeing a reflection of it in the price.
Yeah. I thought the market was looking pretty good. I was like, yesterday, it's solid. Everything's oh man, we're in a bull market. I was like, what?
Wake up this morning.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're giving out this crazy stuff saying that we're bull market. I was saying we're not even close. I hope we see one. I hope we do by maybe fall, maybe again like it was last year.
It'd be great, midsummer, something like that. That'd be
here's
awesome,
the thing,
man.
guys. For anybody, and this is not advice, whatever it is. You don't know when that bull market. You don't know where those whales are lurking. You don't know.
It
just
can
like
happen
You're
the
like,
blink of an eye.
what happened? And I think people, yes, they daily trade, or people believe in the project. It could be one of them. You know what I'm saying? Or people just, you know what? Some of these tokens, I'm not gonna lie. When I invested, I didn't care. I was like, you know what?
Sure.
I'm going with the hope that it goes up. We're going with the hope that these go up. You can't say in the group, hey guys, we're gonna go ahead and get this token or a coin to go up. You can't. You're one
just
person.
Pump and dump it.
You're a couple hundred people, guys. There's multi-millions of people, man. Millions that are investing
all over the world, man. Yeah, that's why most of my tokens that I'm invested in and coins I'm invested in are they're long term. They're a lot of blue chip type stuff, because they're safe. But I do have that degen in me to where I've got probably 20% of my portfolios in high risk stuff, 15-20%, because I mean that's just the thrill of it, is kind of seeing some of these new projects blow. But you never know, and there's no time in the market. You can't just time the market. If everybody could time the market, we'd all be billionaires.
I see some of the people, that obviously, CVC. I didn't have anything to do with it. Hey, everybody went off the hype and they posted with thank you for everybody that's done that. That's really awesome, And I see a lot of people, not much going on, CoinViewCap. Guarantee on website gets ready to come. We have go live. We're gonna have people going crazy, especially with the staking and then with the bridge. That's gonna help out too.
Would you ever consider bridging on other chains?
Polygon?
Yeah.
You gotta look at what the second volume would be obviously BC. I mean BNB. It's a tough one.
It is. Yeah.
You gotta look at some of the volume. Okay, is it worth it? Is it gonna? Yes, it is an idea. I had thought of it, but do you want to do it all once? No. You want to space them out because then people are gonna get confused and go, "Well, what's going on here?"
Which there's, not saying you're doing that or whatnot, but like Hex, they're coming out with Pulse Chain. You know what I mean? It's like,
but
see what happens with it. You know what I mean? That could be there could be some potential in there. That could be a good.
I talked to the Hex guy, the main Hex guy.
Yeah, I figured you guys do. You do. Yep. I know you guys have got a real relationship.
They're waiting. When they're gonna laugh when they see themselves on there. Oh no, it's live. And when everything moves up and down, they're gonna follow. They go 9, 10, 11, wherever it's gonna be at. That's how hard it is. So
I know I've watched a lot of stuff with Hexkins on YouTube and whatnot, and I mean there's several of them that are they're invested in CVC because they see the future in what you guys are doing, and that's big because Hexikins, man.
I can't wait. I've seen them staking. They're staking sick.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're staking crazy. Sick. I mean, well, think about it. I mean, a lot of people are staking with Hex, also. So everybody has something different. Everybody wants to do it. There's always there's so many tokens out right now. That's the thing.
Thousands,
There's so many, and that a lot of people are like, oh man, it's the way it's gonna be. Oh no, it's not the way it's gonna be. It's gonna be to where that these guys are gonna come in and gonna say, look it, okay, where's your business? What your business model plan? What do you have? I mean, that's what's happening right now is we're just throwing out whatever it is. It doesn't matter what token it is. I mean, it's amazing how many DEX tools you see in red, and you're like, what? In the new pairs, right?
Absolutely.
It goes up 5 minutes, and then it's
gone.
Red.
Liquidity's history. Somebody's going on vacation. It's sad. It's horrible, man.
They're gonna get caught.
That's why. Look at what's happening with Uniswap now. I mean, it was only a matter of time. Somebody was gonna file lawsuits with Uniswap.
Uniswap is in New York, right? Yes.
I think. Yeah. Yep.
They're gonna have to. They're gonna hit. They're gonna get hit with.
Dude.
They're gonna have to, and it's gonna be tough for them. They'll have to. I mean, think about it. Think about how many that are eventually gonna stop now. With Uniswap eventually when this whatever's gonna happen, something's gonna happen. It's gonna be to where they're gonna stop. I mean, think about it. You can go on there on Uniswap, right? Put all your not put any information in. Just put your contract. Boom, done. Move it over. Verified. There's no what kind of verification are you doing? I mean, really? Some of these don't even have to, I mean, some of these I think people aren't even putting their names in there.
No.
I mean, John Doe. I'm saying I've seen on one of them. I mean, just listed John Doe. Are you kidding me? Like,
it's crazy, man. It's just regulation's coming. I mean,
Well,
regulation's scary a little bit, but at the same time, I mean, it is needed. It is
I don't think
needed
it's
to a
going to
point.
be that bad, but it's going to stop.
I don't either.
We need to definitely stop the this holy mess. And I agree with a lot of other tokens. I mean, you can believe me or not. I mean,
Yep.
it does. It hurts a lot of people, whether it's you know any token out there. Now you have to wait for this new one to come out because you're like, oh, here we go again, another one of these.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think it's going to be somewhat good. I didn't before want it, but after being involved in the token now, I'm like, yeah, okay. Now I kind of see what everybody's going through.
Exactly. It's brutal. It can be.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, and let me tell you, those bigger exchanges are where you're safe. Do you guys understand that for other people that are in the room watching this video, the bigger exchanges are the safest right now
Absolutely.
Most exchanges, no matter if they're big or not, tier 1, tier 2, even probably some tier 3s. Because they're there and they know they're checking everything out. I mean,
they're KYC'd. Yeah, they have all the details, man.
Well, it doesn't take me long at all because I'm already done. So I just hand them my paperwork. There it is. But understanding that to get that, it takes like 2-3 weeks.
Sure.
So it's not like, oh, overnight. Well, here you go. I'm KYC. So, but understanding that they're checking everything with you. They're making sure your ID is legit. Or if it's a passport. The bigger ones, I know they ask for a lot of information, like. They verify a lot.
That's what I've heard. Yeah. Yep. I've heard that.
Come on. Have we ever seen a big tier 1 somebody like that happening to? I don't know. I don't think so.
I personally haven't. Haven't. I don't know that that's.
But I don't think so. And if you do,
I mean,
good luck.
That'd be wild.
You are going to jail. Well,
yeah.
You're going to own a lot of people money. Well,
yeah. Those big exchanges like Binance, man. I mean, it's a lot of money. I don't think people realize how much it costs to get on Binance.
Oh, somebody thought that Bitmart was $500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, no.
You got to figure all that you're paying to get listed on it, and then you have to provide liquidity also to be on there. So I mean,
yeah,
dude, it adds
Bitmart, I don't want to say the exact price, but Bitmart is just as much as a GT3 portion.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
God,
I mean,
that's crazy.
Yeah. So people think, man, it's this. Yeah. You're getting the wrong information, man. That's why a lot of these companies, try to get like, I don't have that. So Hotbit is not as bad, but still, it's up there. It's up there, guys. And you have to have that money, waiting to go there. So, people are like, well, you have a big, market. Well, first it's a marketing dev wall. Marketing/dev. It's partial marketing anyway. So, but I chose to use that, good amount. I didn't pay myself or anything, but use that amount to pay for exchanges. Yeah. And also doing advertising.
Be strategic, man. That's like you're doing. Just being strategic. That's the main thing.
You have. People are like, well, man, spend this. Well, yeah, okay. Well, when you do your token, you can do it. Because I know where I'm at. I know where I'm going to be at. I know how much money I have left. Yep. Obviously before we, come up in October, or with the bridge that's going to happen, people are concerned. Well, I don't understand why have a small whitelist, because it's important to get the people that already bought in on each side. Now, it's not going to be that big. I just let you know, I know we've got off subject again, but it's not going to be some ridiculous $15,000 for each wallet. No, absolutely not. It's going to be way lower. It's going to be a smaller one. Maybe it might be for a day or so, just to get it going.
That's
Boom,
cool.
stop, 2 days, or whenever we get the tokens to everyone. Remember, this is the key, guys. I've heard so many bad things about other, sites. There is no airdropping or anything like that. So it's going to be
no airdropping. This all come from CVC.
It's going to be it's going to be bulk sender, same thing. Boom, done, and then we go ahead and go live. So I won't wait. Awesome. I'm not even going to wait that long again. So everybody feels comfortable.
Well, yeah. So when information comes out on that, it'll be on CVC official Twitter, on the website, and I obviously will bring it to light and make a video on it too. Once you start releasing information about it. That's exciting though. There's a lot of people. I mean, obviously a lot of people are on BSC because of cheap trading fees. Gas fees are dirt cheap, but
that's the thing. It's cheaper.
It's cheap, but there's a lot of people that, including myself, that I really like the BSC network. I really do. I mean, I see
some people have a choice. Yep. I get it. The problem with over there's a lot of rug pulls.
Man, oh my God, dude.
I thought
Another one that's kind of climbing up in the rankings, and there's a lot of rug pulls on that one too, is the Chronos Network. Crypto.com. That's they've been they're really pulling some volume, man. The Chronos is really coming up.
Yeah,
But
Volt's doing good. Volt's pulling guy. I talk to them. I talk to Pablo
yeah,
all the time. I love because they're family. You know,
yep.
remember,
Volt
guys,
is
this is about the
awesome, man.
holders.
Yep.
You know, you're not damaging me. You're damaging them. Really, actually, it helps out. Really, whatever you say to us, we get more people come to us and be like, oh, hey, man, you know, I'm gonna try it out. I mean,
absolutely. Yeah, Volt is awesome, man. They just had one of the smoothest migrations I've ever seen in the space, dude.
I talked to the guy. I talked to the head dev. I can't,
of
course, get his name out, of course, but yeah, he's awesome, man. He's great. He actually cares about everyone. Pablo I talked to.
Yeah. Good folks, man.
There's nothing, that's the thing. There's nothing really fishy going on or anything like that with anybody. They love this. Whatever happened to the love of this?
Like I was saying earlier, that's what it's about, man. I mean, making, like from your standpoint of running your project is, making these connections and getting to know other people in different communities and stuff, man. Like we're all in this together. You know what I mean? We're not all here to fight with each other, cause issues or talk, start stuff up, start FUD and all that. It's, I mean, we can all help each other, man.
I wish the market would be, would be
bigger. A lot of that negativity goes away when the market starts going green, don't it?
No, I'm sure it is. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what really is even said. I just
no.
Sometimes it's like,
but just in general, negativity is like non-existent once the whole market goes into an official bull market. It's crazy. So, well, a couple of questions. I know we're coming up on almost an hour here. I was just going to ask, just one last question here. Basically, is or I guess it'd be a two-part question. So, what would you say goal is for end of year, and like a long-term goal with the CVC project? What's a good?
Obviously, we're going to do a lot of updates. No matter what, we're gonna have cool features that are going to hit the website. On CoinViewCap. Gonna change around the CVC official. We want to update it. I guess people want the picture on there of who, obviously the people, by then we'll have a staff,
gotcha.
Big staff where everybody can see who they are. And of course, it's their choice if they want to. I mean, I'm going to host the wallets or the wallet. So, I understand. But again, there's a lot of projects that people, not even docs.
Exactly. Don't know a lot of very successful, huge projects. Yeah.
I think with all this done, my goal by the end of the year, I mean, I want to see pretty much sure if we have a bull market, we'll see a big market cap on this.
Sure.
So I'm pretty sure of it. Especially people staking. Staking's gonna be really cool. I can't wait. I would love to. But hey, I have I bought Shinja when it was, I think it was like 2 weeks in there, and
same here.
I did it. I love the project, so I'm I think it's gonna be great. But also, I just realized, wait a minute, I can stake too.
Exactly.
I know, right? Unfortunately, I can't stake with CVC because I don't have any. But but that's one thing I want. People to feel safe. Even at the end of the year, I'm gonna do the same thing I do now. But yes, I'll have more help. I need to have the same drive that I do. That I have. Sorry, where I get it. People are frustrated. You can't make everyone happy, and I think that's the one thing I hate to see. I'd love to make everyone, hey, it's okay. It's the market, but I was amazed at how many people are new.
A lot, man.
A lot of people are new. We get so many new buyers. And when Gwen Lambo, gosh,
don't happen overnight, man. It does not happen.
The first time I ever heard that, I mean, when Lambo, gosh, I mean, let's start, when Pinto, and then go from there. I mean,
seriously, man. Yeah, absolutely.
But the one thing is, at the end of the year, I'd like to see a strong, 500 million to close to $1 billion, market cap. Let's start at 500 million. Let's hit a goal. I think a strong goal, of course, that would be, with CMC and CoinGecko on there. Now, I want to see Uniswap go up, but then with the bridge that's going to happen, obviously, we're going to see both those go up too. I wish the pools were all, together, but that's never going to happen. That's another thing.
No
all
way.
the pools are all separate.
It's not
the only pools that are not, that are together are the swaps. So, Safuswap. Well, no, Shinja's different, but Shinja still reports on on Dexable. So Safuswap, I believe, does too. So that's the thing.
Drin says, gives me tingles. Think about 500 million market cap.
Yeah.
I mean, it's doable too. I mean, that's not like out of line to think that, especially because you'll have, the website will be functioning by then,
Yeah, going forward. And on top of that, we'll be working on the Metaverse, and we're going to give out, I got to talk to them again.
Sure.
I got to sit down and go over that, but I love it. I love not the idea. They actually have it like not completed, but like partially completed. I can see what's going on, how it's going to work. I already see the benefits, and it makes all sense. It does. And why not get started on it now?
Exactly. It'll take a while. It takes time for all that stuff. That's why most of these Metaverse projects, you see them there, they're talking about it, but I mean, it's not like it's going to happen tomorrow. They're not going to have their full functioning metaverses and stuff in a month. I mean, some of them have already been planning for years. You know what I mean? So it'll take time, but it's a good move.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's a good move. That's the, that's where the space is going, is Metaverse. So, I mean, join it or get left behind.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Yep. And, that's the thing. I want to see it, see it grow. And, we got L-Bank next week. It's going to be a big week. It's going to be a big 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I think hitting both one after another.
Yeah.
And then, of course, then we separate. I'm going to start. I might separate them a little bit after May 18th, just a little bit. We want to get. That's 4 pretty healthy exchanges right there.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then, obviously, then I'll sit down and talk. But I think we got another one coming up actually.
Yeah, because I mean, we'll have L-Bank next week. Basically, the following week is hot.
Yeah, I'm working on June 1st. I'm going to see if I can make that maybe a couple days. But
so we'll have the next one after Hotbit. We'll have a name dropping on that one here before too long, huh? Monday? Cool.
Monday.
Well, guys, just watch it for that on Monday. So
I know. Yeah, they're gonna tweet it. So, and then I'll retweet it. But yeah, it's one after another. I mean, with these, so why not? I mean, why not? You choose to invest or not. I'm not
exactly
gonna force somebody to invest, and people got upset with that. I was like, nah, man, dude, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? You choose to invest.
Got to look at the big picture, man. That's what I do. That's why I invested. I see the big picture in it, and everybody makes their own choice. But
for me and for others, I know other tokens, like I told you, that I deal with, they're honest. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
absolutely,
everybody makes mistakes. It depends on how big.
And things happen. That's the thing. Is, I mean, a lot of people get bent out of shape if something doesn't happen when it's supposed to. But it's like, I mean, if you're transparent, you're putting it all out there. And, something gets delayed a little bit, as long as, you come out and explain what's going on. Hey, that's fine. But, you get certain projects where, they're every week or two, they're dropping news and it fails. They don't meet their deadline. They don't meet their deadline time and time again. And people are still believing in that. Man, if those people took their money and put it in projects that are doing what they're supposed to be doing and hitting their deadlines, dude, they could be a lot further ahead than they are right now. Excuse me. But that's what I love about CVC, man. You guys, like you since day one, you've been in front of everything. You've been very transparent. You put it all out there, and that's what we need. That's what we need in the space.
Yeah, it's like how big the mistake, will happen. You have to be, careful with that. You don't want to make, too much of a mistake, and like, to where all of a sudden people are like, whoa, oh my God, what happened here?
Exactly.
That's all, look, no one's perfect, whatever it is. Somebody, I take a lot of ideas from, from the holders, we put them in to the website, it's only so much that you're going to be able to do, or be able to control.
So that's cool. So you're taking pointers and stuff from people that are jumping on the website.
They want in the, in the app, and
that's great. So remember that, guys. Y'all can, when you're on the website, I'm gonna pull that back open real quick. I know
there's only so much that I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Be able to put in there, because there's just, there's just way too much.
Yeah.
I don't want to overload the developers, and
for sure.
Get stuff done.
But that's cool though. I mean, you're giving the community some involvement in it. You know what I mean? Right. It's not like they're just blindly investing in this and they have no say so whatsoever. I mean, you're here to listen to some ideas and whatnot. So that's awesome, man. That's really cool.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So everybody's great. Everybody's great, man. No matter you're a big whale or you're a small, everyone started somewhere.
It takes a team, brother. It takes a team. Scott Weist, he said, "Thank you, Keith. You're doing an amazing job. Thank you." So I know we're coming up. We're just a little bit over an hour here, man. I know you're a busy guy. It's weekend time.
I'm done for the day.
Are you? I'm just about it. I've got to shoot a couple videos.
Yeah, I finished what I had to do today. It was a little bit slower day.
Cool.
I got all the exchanges done. Got Facebook. I just want to make sure the ad, these couple ads. I want to make sure they look right, guys. We need to make sure everything's good, because once we release it, we're not just spending like $5 a day. We're spending a lot. So I want to make sure that everything's good. But I've heard some advice on this of some other people have done it, and it's going to be great. And also thank you to a couple other guys getting the Spanish community involved. It's amazing, guys. And we're not only getting the Spanish community involved in we have another exchange that's coming that I'm working on that I think they want to finish. I think they want to do it today, but I need to
really. So you're getting involved with the Spanish community, huh? Do you have a Telegram or anything for the Spanish community at this point?
Yeah. I will send it to you on Twitter.
Cool. I'll post that.
Send it out.
It's a huge community. Like my wife, she's Honduran, so she's originally from Honduras. And,
nice.
all her family is from Honduras and everything, and her family doesn't speak English, and I've always thought that since I've been in the crypto space is, some of this where it's driven towards the Spanish speaking communities and stuff, because they are a huge community that can be involved in crypto, that wants to be involved in crypto. So to have some stuff dedicated to the other language communities is huge. That's awesome, man.
Absolutely. And to anybody. Let me see here. Oh, I was gonna ask her. Let's see here before you go. Let's see here. Let's ask her how's everything going. All right, let's see what it said. The dev just texted me. So that's the thing. Yeah.
You're texting the dev?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
These guys
cool.
is great.
Yeah.
See what she said here, because we're starting to move. Hopefully, we're gonna start moving the counter. And by the way, when it really moves, it's actually really moving. It's completed. The testing will start, like I was saying before, probably around. Or if I haven't said it, I might have said it to you before we got live, but probably around like 75 to 80%, maybe a little higher than that.
Gotcha. Okay.
The testing will start to where we'll make sure everything works. Everything is functioning correctly, and then we decide how we're gonna release it.
I got dogs barking like crazy.
Oh, no.
Holy hell! Hold on one sec.
So let's see here.
Sorry to interrupt. My dogs are barking like insane behind me.
Oh wait, here we go.
What? So everything's going good with the dev, huh?
Yeah, let's see here. Hold on a second. Let's see here. Main page is on its way. Oh, nice. So ranking now is independent. So now we're having control of the rankings.
Really?
So yes.
So you can independently.
Right,
very
so now
cool.
It's full control to where you guys can't see it, of course. Right now it would look like just not a blank page, but it just shows just the rankings. There's no UI. There's no CSS in there. So it's just full.
That's awesome.
Showing the rankings in the back, and it's saying here, that is awesome. Says yes, I'm excited. That is really cool.
Very cool. So it's coming together, guys. It's coming together. It's slowly but surely it's going to be there.
Well, it takes a little time, though.
Absolutely.
I mean, how many times can coding go wrong? How many times I keep on updating my iPhone, especially when I got a new one. I'm like,
and that's the thing, is you do not want it to go wrong. So you test it. Because I mean, look at like on CoinMarketCap when randomly it'll start showing exactly. Like everybody has billions of dollars. So
so it's like it's awesome.
That's super cool, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on here, Keith. I truly do, man. I'm 100% support behind this project for me, and the community too. There's a lot of people on board that see the big picture in this, and can't wait to see what comes next, man.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, no problem.
Good deal, guys. Well,
thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you for everybody that joined in. This is, for those that don't know, it's my first live stream I've ever done. So thanks, guys, for coming in here. tried to keep it together as good as possible, and I'll get better in the future. You got to start somewhere. Like you said, we all got to start somewhere. So I appreciate y'all coming on here, and we'll catch you guys the next time. Y'all have a great weekend. Thanks a lot.